All right, what's going on, everybody? Gaby Card Stacks here. Got a nice batch of eBay sales that's going to be going out tomorrow, so I wanted to show you everything that's been moving on my store as we approach football season, the national and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to show you everything that sold, what it sold for, and how much I expect to make. First off, starting off with a nice one, Joe Burrow Prism Black. This one, I had it for $60 plus $4.50 shipping, and I think I was still the cheapest. Someone sent an offer for $49. Went to go check. Anytime someone sends an offer, I will usually go look at the buy it now listing, see what the cheapest listing is, and then I'll kind of base my decision on if I'll accept or decline. Kind of weird. I think I saw like a Burbank Sports had one for like 35 and a couple were at 40. So just decided to take it. I don't know. I don't think mine is, particularly super well centered compared to others. Maybe my photos look better. Feedback, I don't know. A whole lot of things go into play, but for 49, almost 45 bucks here, or 55 bucks, I will take that. I'm into this card for nothing now at this point. I just kind of recalced. I've just had so many sales over the course of July. I kind of got lazy. I usually track all my sales from all my card show pickups. I'm profitable from this show, so I'm basically into all these cards for nothing. So a nice scoop there. A nice one here, Deontay Johnson. This is the Jazz case hit out of this year's Optic. I got this in a 2 for $5 box from, I believe, the same show as that Burrow. And I had this listed for 30. There was one, I think, that the first copy sold for like 16. I knew it was kind of short printed and just listed mine for 30. I had a good amount of watchers, and as I was doing my calculations, seeing what my position is on all of my cards, and I'm profitable on all these, I just decided to drop this. I had it for 30 plus 4 or 5 shipping. That's 35, almost $40 out the door for the buyer. That's a lot of money, and so I just decided to drop it to $20. I can only charge, I can ship it standard envelope. I only charge $1 shipping, so they're almost paying half of what they would. $24 out the door compared to 40. So just easier for the buyer, easier for me to sell. I'm in the money on this. Even if I wasn't, I only paid $2.50 for it. So just wanted to move that. That'll be a nice flip there. Another nice one, Fred Warner Camo. I bought this on Instagram for I think $7 or $8, numbered to 15. Just probably the best linebacker in the game right now. And it's just short printed, newest Prism set. This one sold for $25 plus $2.50 shipping. I did $2.50 because I'm trying to, figure it out what the best shipping method is, or at least for pricing, I should say. $5, that's quite a bit to charge for shipping, and most of the I guess the bill for shipping is gonna be like $4-ish, maybe like just under that plus materials and all that. So that's why I do $5. Some items I've been putting $2.50, $3, just to kind of say like, hey, it's not a whole lot extra for shipping, but I'll split it with you, or maybe you pay most of it. I don't know. I'm just trying new things out, so maybe that helps. Keep it under $30 in total. Spending $27.50 on that. I don't know. I'm just trying new things, trying to see what works and what just sells the most. Nice little Bo Bichette purple out of Bowman. This is his pre-rookie card. Not quite his first, but this is before his Topps cards came in. I got this at a show for $1. Just took a chance. I figured Bo Bichette, one of the better names. I think Canada, you could definitely, if you're in the international sales program, you could definitely get a market there. And this, was selling for about 10 to 15. I had it listed for 20. I sent a very aggressive offer out to a watcher at 9, and they took it. So glad to move that on. Again, I'm in the money on that one, so pure profit from that one. Another aggressive offer that I sent out, Ty Simpson at Green Shimmer. I'm gonna take a loss on Ty Simpson. There's just, I don't think that he's gonna win the job. It'll be Jalen Milroe who will win that one. And I guess Tyler Buckner is not a huge threat. I was kind of talking to another Bama person, and they were saying he might just be there just to learn from Tommy Reese. And so not a huge threat there, but and Ty Simpson's time will come, but for me, just don't want to hold it if he's not going to win the job. I'm probably into this for about 10 to 15 bucks. I sold it for 11 after fees, all that, net $7. So just wanting to move on from Ty Simpson. I do have some of his higher end stuff. I've got a gold and a refractor auto, but some of this lower end, if it's not, and that's kind of been my approach for Bowman University. I'm really focusing on numbered autos, and guys that I really believe in, base autos, and then gold. I think one that limits my spending. Two, I think there's just more upside in that. You can get some super cheap, green to 99s and blues to 199, but for me, I like to limit my inventory right now just because I have so much, and just trying to cash out of some of that lower end so I can get into some higher end and more scarce cards. Next one here, Drake London Crusades. Would I buy this card again at $1? No. 50 cents probably. This one sold for $3.50. I had it for $4. Someone sent an offer for $3.50, so just wanted to take that, move on. Rookies and Stars, not a super desirable set, but am I making money on it? Yes, I'm probably in the money on that card as well. But would I touch it again? Probably not. Wan'Dale Robinson Red Hyper. I got this from DC Sports Cards for like $1.50. No one was bidding on it, and that's kind of the thing with DC Sports Cards. Anytime you hit like an auction house and win an auction, there's a lot of like $1 cards that people aren't going to bid more than $2-3 unless they do already have a stack going with them, because no one wants to pay $2 plus $5 shipping on this card. So if you can get it for $1.25 plus 50 cents for every add-on item that you get, not a bad deal. So that one sold for $4, and just gonna try to recoup my funds on some of those smaller cards. I bought a big Hendon Hooker, or not a Hendon Hooker, Michael Penix from that lot. That should make all of my money back at that point whenever it sells. Next one, Steve Smith, breast cancer awareness captain patch, number to 99. I am glad this is gone. This was one of my worst shows ever. I only spent like $140, but I definitely took a loss on it, I would say. That was one that I just didn't track. I mentioned I was updating all my sales and seeing how profitable I am from all these shows. That was one I just didn't want to touch because it was an ugly show. This sold for $17 shipped, so nothing crazy there, but glad that was moving. Just a thicker card that takes up more space too, so just wanted to get out of that. Nice one here, Larry Fitzgerald Black Refractor, Topps Chrome at a $2.99. I love the color match. I have 3 copies of this card. When I went to go pick this card, I could not find it. I did have it in my Zion case, and normally I keep everything in like a 500 count box, but I could not find either of these copies, and I was terrified for a second that I sold like my PC copy that I would like put out here for display. Nonetheless, I found one of them. I have 2 more of these. I picked them up. I have a safe search for black Larry Fitzgerald Topps Chrome 2013. I pick them up for like $7 or $8, and I'm totally fine relisting them for $30 and just hoarding them. And if someone wants to come up and buy it, they definitely can. So that one sold for $35 shipped. Really nice profit there. Jamal Williams Blue Ice, nice little color match. Not with the Lions anymore, but with the Saints. His stuff could be heating up depending on what happens with Alvin Kamara down there in New Orleans. This one sold for $7. I've got another copy and got quite a few watchers. So I think Jamal's market is going to be heating up here pretty soon. Tyquan Thornton, this came from my $40 LCS Challenge episode 3. Got this for $2.50. This one sold for $6. So not making huge margins on it, but I do have a couple other cards that already sold. There was a Chris Olave to $1.99, and then my Devontae Smith Green Pulsar. Those probably net me my $20 already, so this is going to be pure profit on that. Nice little Rashad Bateman Purple Ice, number to 225. Got this on Comc for about $6, and anytime I see a card on Comc at a good price, I'll always check eBay and I'll see, are there any others listed? What are they selling for? And what's kind of what's my growth for this card? If there's one for $6 and there's one on eBay for $10, not a lot of growth, but I don't think there were any listed, so I picked it up and bought it and thought there was upside. Another thing I'll do, I'll go to, I think it's watchlist.com or Seek Watch, something like that. I'll throw a screenshot here up on the screen, and I'll go on Comc and I'll see what are people watching, and if people are watching this card, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. I'm gonna ship it home. I'm gonna take a better photo, promote my listing, and move those cards that way. I just don't have a whole lot of luck selling on Comc. I'm much more of I'm gonna ship it home, take good photos, promote my listing, have just more traffic, I think, and it'll control the shipping as well. Anytime you buy a card on Comc, it's going to be $5 shipping. If it's under 20, it's free for me. So that kind of, I guess, helps me and also lessens the cost for any buyers as well. And then last one here, John Mechie Optic Hollow. I don't remember where I got this from. I'll have to go back through all my show pickups. This one sold for $6, so nothing crazy. Gonna be making about $3-4 bucks after fees and shipping and such, but nonetheless, I ran the numbers. I'm into most of my cards for just about nothing now, so really nice to just, once you start buying and selling and buying enough bulk where you're into it for basically nothing, like that's really all it takes. So just continuously buying cards and continuously flipping them, turning those $1 cards into $5 cards. Now, if you buy $20 worth of cards and you sell 4 of them for $5, now you've got 14, 15 cards left over where you're in the money on those, and that's going to keep snowballing. You sell 3 more cards for $3. Now that's $9 extra of profit, and you keep doing that over and over and over and over. You're eventually going to be into your cards for nothing, and that's kind of the position that I'm at right now, which is super great, until I buy like another big bulk, I guess, deal from a show. So in a good spot with kind of the cash flow and everything. So just wanted to make a note of that and just kind of emphasize, continuously buying in bulk to keep your cash flow and your cost of goods sold low. And for me, ultimately collect for free as well. So that's everything. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I respond to all comments and questions. I always, I always wanted someone who I could reach out to for questions, just their thought process on buying, selling, trading, their eBay store, all sorts of questions that I just never really had. So, that's what I kind of want to be here for. If anybody has any questions or just wants to reach out. So, appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next video.